Alright guys, today I'm going to show you guys the best builds, runes, and playstyle when you are playing Riven with the crit build. So what you want to do is run Conquer as the main keystone. You want to take Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, Transcendence, and Gathering Storm. Now, as far as the start item, typically what you want to do is go for a longsword. That's what I'm doing here. But one thing to keep in mind is that we are up against a GP, which actually pokes us out a lot. So we're going to have to be very careful with how we approach. Ooh, he's saving it up this time. So typically what I do when I play Riven crit is I tend to go for the classic build, which is the goredrinker. And after the goredrinker, you want to buy the Essence Reaver. Typically, that's my setup. Alright. So we're going to be chilling out. We're just going to relax. And as we approach level 2 and level 3, that's where our laning phase really begins. Because this guy's poking us like crazy right now. We can't really do much.
My hands are
Get like an auto off, but that's to proc the grasp. Awesome. Could maybe try to mix in like another cube, but no. It's also a GP with Ignite, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind. And he plays with Corrupting Pot, so he can stay in lane for much longer. So, typically with the crit Riven build, one thing you should know when you go for this build is that it works the best when you are snowballing, right? So if you already have a lot of kills and you're doing absolutely incredible, let's say you got like 10 kills or something like that, that's when you want to go for the goredrinker to the Essence Reaver build. And then you can continue progressing, right? You can continue getting snowballs. Snowballing, right? Off that build. So it's going to work much better if you already have some kills and you're actually doing well. If you're actually really far behind, that's when I would not actually recommend you to go for the crit build. So we're just going to shove this in as much as possible. I'm not really interested in fighting GP right now. Just want to make sure to break the freeze right now. There we go. Now what we are going to do is we're going to backport. We're going to sell one of my pots just so I can get this right now. And as we come back to the lane, the wave will push towards me. I hope that we can actually get back to the lane before it crashes into my tower. If we can successfully freeze down the wave over here and perhaps maybe thin it out, we can actually get a kill on this guy very, very easily. I'm going to show you how that works. Okay, so it's been kind of like stacking up, which is pretty good for me. Okay. Hold on a second. He's going to try to hit that. He's going to try to hit me with a Q as well, probably. I want to get that cannon before it dies. Okay, good. The good thing is that he's actually staying, which means that I can actually kill him quite easily now because we have the Warhammer advantage. Ooh, I actually hit the creep on accident. Whoopsie. Alright, we can kill him right now. Got him. So, one thing you should know about the Gangplank matchup is when you are running this entire setup and you're running longsword with Ignite into it, what you should know is that once you all in Gangplank, he's likely to win the first trade against you due to the way how Boneplay works, and his I believe his passive is what makes him so strong. But the second time you all in Gangplank, he will no longer have that Boneplate, and he will also no longer have that passive for the extra damage. So the next time that you all in Gangplank, you should be able to win. As long as you sidestep the barrel, that is. So keep that in mind. Let's get the revealable pot, and I'll get a contra ward at the same time. Now, as we walk back to lane, guys, Once again, the wave is going to get pushed in towards us, which is great. We're still not exactly ahead of him because he has Ignite, which is something that we don't have. But in terms of items, we are ahead of him right now. It's just depend on how we approach him. We've got the wave pushing towards me, so if he's actually roaming for that kill, that would be great. No, okay, he doesn't. Got a Bard coming top, and I warded that place, so it's actually going to work. Okay. He's likely to walk into the river right now to place a ward down.
So long has wandered.
This Gangplank has no vision. Bard should just go in, honestly. Okay, perfect. Should have done that earlier. Okay, we got him anyway. We could have actually killed him before Darius would even come over, to be honest, but this is great too. Let's push another way. Nice. So all we have to do right now is simply reset the wave. We gotta ensure that it's gonna push back into the tower. Maybe gets like a couple plates. Gonna push out this wave as well. Gangplank is right here, but doesn't matter. It's fine. Perfect. Now we're gonna reset, and we will buy the Phage, including a Ruby Crystal as well. Or actually get the Kindred Gem if possible. Wait. Oh yeah, I don't have it anymore. Okay, I'm trolling. Never mind. Ruby Crystal was. Okay. Now, guys, as we approach lane once again, we are definitely stronger than him now because not only do we have the slight item advantage right now, but at the same time, we have an XP lead because we're level 8, this guy's level 7, and we also have the Ignite to my advantage, which I didn't have previously. So yeah, killing this guy is no issue anymore. We also have a ward inside the river, which we can use to bait. And it looks like it's going to be pretty successful. Okay. 2 kills. I'm going to leave that ward the way it is. We're just going to push it out right now. Like, taking that ward is a couple seconds for me to, you know, to miss. So I'm just going to leave that ward the way it is. We're just going to go straight for the plates right now. GP's Ignite is... Like, he's not actually playing with TP, so we're definitely going to get some plates down here. What we could maybe do is try and flank him between the 2 towers. So what I'm trying to say is that we are here. Oh, okay, he saw me already. We're going to stop him from getting back to lane, so he's going to miss the entire wave. I don't really know where Jarvan is. He could be down here. Nice. You see that Gangplank like panicking right now because he can't actually get back to lane. Like we're literally standing in front of it. Okay, he's dead. Got him. Like, this Gangplank was literally panicking so hard right now because he couldn't get back to lane that he was going to start fighting anyways, right? Alright, take everything here, and then we back off. So, like, if you happen to ever get ahead in lane, guys, whether it's against a Gangplank or, I don't know, whatever lane you might possibly be against, if you eventually get a lead, what you can do is to stand between the 2 towers right here, and... let me quickly buy. And as you stand between these 2 towers, if the guy cannot get back to lane, then they will always start panicking because they can't actually get XP, right? They can't actually get anything. Like, they're completely stuck. They will lose everything. So they either have one choice to stay away, which means that they will lose XP, but at the same time, if they try to do something, they will die to you, right? So You're gonna have to be very smart when you are playing Riven and you get this far ahead.
Sword mirrors its own.
There's no ward right here, so I'm just gonna walk around. I'm gonna charge my Q. Oh, he's not actually flashing? Ah, yeah, yeah, okay. I'm trolling. I got creep blocked. Whatever.
It's time for talk.
I thought he was gonna flash that way when I used my flash, but he saved it up. We get multiple plates. That thing is gonna go down, so I'm just gonna take this now.
For those who will
Awesome. I would actually like to get like a few camps before I go back, because now we can actually go for a Sense Reaver. That's the one we cannot get right now. Nice. We could maybe try, maybe. Yeah, we can. Nice. So now, once again, we're going to back off. And what we will buy now is going to be the Essence Reaver. We can instantly buy the Essence Reaver right now, guys. That's the best part. We are only 12 minutes in the game right now. And we already have the Essence Reaver, including the goredrinker, right? That is like absolutely outstanding. We actually got like 2 items before my mid laner could even get anything, right? Look at this. My mid laner, the enemy mid laner, no one in their team actually has an item yet. We already have like 2 items in the pocket here. So let's go back top. We're gonna, once again, we're gonna get back into pushing and seeing if we can snowball on the flank. Maybe we can flank this guy. Maybe. Okay, is that? Yep. We get another catch. Now we're gonna go back top. We will push things out all the way through, all the way to the tower. And then along with pushing, we're gonna take every single jungle camp that respawns here, so we can use that to snowball even further, right? Oh, I actually wanted to jump over, but couldn't. I'm going to start off with the walls first so that they can't actually steal that one, because that's the first one they will see. Got that one. Let's take this one. Blue buff's going to be ours. Then GP is currently farming out the wave, so... So if you're snowballing, like, this is what you can do, right? We're not really getting that many crits right now, but don't worry about it. We're going to get Lord Dominiks sooner or later. Perfect. I don't know what you are going to do, but that will never work. We got Bard here. No crits, actually. Ah, too bad. So we actually didn't get any crits, but we did actually do like a lot of damage. So pretty unfortunate. It is what it is. Now, we're going to get Lord Dominiks next. It's going to get us even more crit. What we could do is go for lucidity boots right now before going for crit. Yeah, I'll do that. And after the Lord Dominiks, the next item afterwards is going to be an Infinity Edge, so we can improve the crits even more. Let's go bot lane. That Caitlyn is like 5-0 at the moment. She's pretty fed. But no worries, I can delete her anyway. I'll take the blue buff for myself as well, just because I can, I guess. Or LeBlanc's already doing it. There you go. I don't want to be that kind of person that just steals everything, right? At least not if they want it, at least. Otherwise, I would have still taken it myself. to be honest. There's another wave about to arrive. I think that Caitlyn's gonna be here soon.
Choose your own path.
Okay. Sure. Not sure how they are thinking that they can do that, but... Oh, really? I got him. My heal didn't actually work. If I led my goredrinker on both of these guys, I would have definitely been alive right now. But, she got deleted pretty fast by the whole combination, I guess. I got a pretty clean stun off, like, in the mid-air of using my flash. So I could have deleted her, but she used her heal, and she had her flash, and she basically had everything, so it didn't actually work. Unfortunately. No problem. If we kill Caitlyn only one single time, it's gonna be done. Because she's worth like... Look at that. She's worth like 1,000 gold at the moment, guys. Do you really think that a Caitlyn is going to survive against me if I'm literally building this, right? It's like the perfect counter to Caitlyn right now. We just have to get like one jump off and that's it. Watch this.
My spirit is not lost.
Once again, just gonna start pushing so we can kind of like drag Caitlyn down here. And at least in the hopes that she's gonna go ball in. Hope that she does.
My hands are stained.
There are multiple people coming down bot lane, so we shouldn't be too surprised with how with the fight that's gonna happen here. Yep, we're getting ganked right here. They're all inside that bush. Nice. Woo! Actually got stolen. No crits. Let's see what we can do here. So far, not getting the catches that I actually want to get. I don't get the crits at the exact moment. I get the crits most of the time on the creeps, but that's it. Kind of unlucky with the crits on the other guys so far. I would try to kill this guy. Let's take a look. I got the crit off, but... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, wow. That was pretty sad. So I did end up getting the crit off on Thresh. But... Oh, no, Thresh actually. I put it on Jarvan. But as I jump on these three people, like the other guy flanks from behind. Wow, that's pretty sad. So far being unlucky. Okay. So far being very unlucky. Like every time I go in, it's I instantly get deleted from these guys, man. I want to go for Infinity Edge, but it's kind of troll right now because I'm getting deleted like all the time. I'll see what I do. Depends on what's going to happen next right now. I might think of getting a Guardian Angel first and then getting Infinity Edge later, maybe. The Gangplank is top. We could maybe try to catch him. He's running all the way back. I don't think he was paying that much attention. He was probably looking at mid lane and completely forgot that I'm still here. Right? And I got like 2 crits off on him. I didn't even have to press my R. We did like 500 damage per auto on him.
Choose your own path.
There's 2 people in mid right now. So I'll get a camp here. Yeah, at least if it's there. No. Okay, we've got some pressure, which is great, but they are coming ball lane. Top side, I mean. Yeah, right. Not too impressed. I think the Thresh is coming here too. Okay. These guys are really huge. And they got vision here too. There is a lot of vision down here. Got him. Hold on a second. So someone caught the Caitlyn. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go Infinity Edge anyways. Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Infinity Edge. It's worth it. That's why I said, like, depending on what will happen next, I will make my decision. And now we've got like many kills, so I'm just gonna do it. Whatever. I actually want to stay for more. Nice. We get all of this. Let's go back top. They are grouping for Drake. We do have a Bard here, but it's kind of pointless. They're all the Drake anyways, but I'm sure of it. Blue buff is spawning soon. Got him. Nice try. So they got a Drake while 2 people were topside pressuring on me. Okay, alright. Interesting. So we could have just had Drake, actually. They got 4 Drakes right now. Okay. Yeah, they have 4 Drakes right now. That's going to be hard. I doubt that we can do much about that. Like, they're going to be tanky now. Unfortunately. Maybe we can still win. But it's going to be hard. Oh, they're kind of throwing it. Nice. We can flank them from behind.
My spirit is not lost. There is no
Nope.
other way.
That went pretty bad, but we could maybe do Baron. So they don't actually have global ultimates.
Back.
I'd be very happy if you could tank it. Nice, we got that. We can rush Baron pretty fast with the crit build.
Choose your own path.
Could maybe so try to get another catch. It kind of depends. Ah, they have vision. Right, of course. Well, we gotta wish each other luck, man. They're coming down here. See you later. So, the next item we're going to get right now is going to be a Guardian's Angel. And that should be it. We have stopwatch already, so we can save ourselves in the next fight. Oops. I'll take this one for myself. The only problem about this build is that you don't actually have any lifesteal. Like, you fully rely on the goredrinker. If we're lucky, they might pass through. Nope. They don't. Sure. Let's go down here. I could try to catch him here. Nope. They play so safe, man. They play so safe. They're just sitting in their base all day right now. If they don't get a proper push, which is fine. It's not bad, man, but... I gotta need my teams of pressure right now. I don't think it's gonna hard push. Gotta get the team to actually pressure.
Choose your own path.
Hello, Jarvan. Yeah, it's gonna chase me down. But I dare his ball lane, splitting, gets a Kate.
Spirit is not lost.
My team doesn't really know how to approach the situation here, so we're not really making progress. So I'll just group with them. I'll see if I can make a play for myself. Good.
Learn from your mistakes.
It's a fight in bowling. Okay, let's do this. This guy's playing it so safe too, man. They're all playing it so safe. Oh, we don't get him? Wait, really? He survived my all-in? Yo, that's pretty impressive.
What conflict
I'm pretty mind-blown with how this guy has managed to live from my all-in. That's pretty impressive in some way. Not sure how he did it. I even crit. With my R.
should I proceed?
Oh, wait, they have 4 Drakes and they have the shield. That makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, right. They have everything, right? They have too many Drakes and stuff. That's why they're so tanky. That's why I couldn't actually kill.
So long as wander.
Okay, so they have 4 dragons and they have a shield. And despite that, we are still deleting people, right? Despite that, they're super tank. And yet, here we are.
Choose your own path.
I'm dead. Unfortunately. Or... Nah, I'm dead. So, yeah, they saw me jumping there. That's so unfortunate. Ah, too bad. So, as you guys could see right here, I wanted to use this as a bait as these guys walking into me. So I could jump on Victor. But, of course, Victor can just walk back if they see me, right? So, yeah, that would be pretty bad. Unfortunately. The only reason why these guys are being this strong right now is simply because of the fact that they got 4 dragons and having the effect. You know, of course, I failed pretty hard there. My play didn't work at all. Not at all, but the whole thing becomes 10 times harder right now because of the drakes. Especially now because they have the elder drake too. Okay. The only way to like win this game right now is either get a like perfect team fight off or just getting a split push done. But if I split, my team doesn't really know how to approach. I want to split bot lane, but we have a LeBlanc down there.
My hands are stained.
Okay. LeBlanc should definitely get out. She shouldn't be here. A split pushing LeBlanc will not work around this time. Woo! Wait, what? I just made her vanish. Well, that's another way to approach. So once again, I just want to mention this, guys. I just want to clarify this. They have 4 drakes, okay? They have 2 mountains, they have a fire, and then they have this one. The funny thing is, while they have the Ender Drake, right? The Elder Drake, they had 4 mountain drakes. 4. And despite having 4 mountain drakes, we have still deleted 2 people instantly, right? That's clearly how strong this build is, I guess. We just make them vanish. So, yeah, there's that. Now you can see. Despite being like 5-man bot lane, we still lose the Baron right now. Yeah. We did so well in bot lane. We got so many kills. And yet, like, still can't win.
Burdens of the past.
I'm gonna have to decide to replace one of my items right now with something else. I'll go bot lane. I'll see if I can kill this Caitlyn.
What conflict?
I doubt that Caitlyn is still gonna be there, but let's see anyway. Nope. Oh, okay, let's go back to bot lane. We're gonna do the same thing right now. We're just gonna split.
How should I proceed?
I'll see if I can pull something great. Maybe do like a 1 versus 9 again. The only way to win this game right now is when we get a perfect 1v9 off, I guess. And having my team on Baron. So apparently they are doing the Baron right now, and my team didn't fight for it. That's bad. So they get a Baron too. Okay. Let's try. What a game, man. Maybe if we get that perfect opportunity, I suppose we could make something work. Okay, we can't get anything done. This guy's getting...
Is not lost.
Okay, there's like 3 people top, so I could maybe do something with this. Whew. Well, at least we got a catch in return. Wait. Wait, what? Wait. The ultimate from Caitlyn did so much damage? Oh, wow. She's going for... Oh, wow. She goes for the collector and stuff like that. I could have shielded that, but I thought it was going to be fine anyway. What a tiring game, honestly. We're yet so fed, and yet we can't actually finish up the game because they're just too strong with all these drakes that they have. And they just keep getting every objective in the game. They got all 4 drakes. They got the Elder Drake. They got the Baron. They're getting the groups done. And yet here we are. We can't just do anything. We're just constantly getting 1v9'd. I'm going to replace this. I'll get a Bloodthirster instead. At least we have a shield then. And we also get the crit. Or... yeah, let's go for that. I'm fine with this. Okay. Now comes the moment of truth. We're going to go back bot lane. And we are going to pressure out these guys. And we will see how it turns out. They're all apparently grouping mid lane. So I guess they're probably going to try to finish up the game here. So if my team can defend, that would be great. But I doubt it. These guys are OP. This is a risk that we're taking. Nope. They're not stopping. Yep, we're forced. I was ready to take the risk, but... nope. Yeah, unfortunately. Either way, guys. This game is lost. Unfortunately. Either way, guys. This is grid Riven. Unfortunately, it's lost. Whatever. Now, guys. Before we end off today's YouTube video, same thing as always. The entire game has been played live on stream, guys. If you want to see me play live, make sure to check out the link below the YouTube video. And I'll see you next time. Peace.